really thank you for giving me this opportunity to welcome the great master, Chandra sir. Good evening, sir. Again, Chandra Pulvarcity sir is the founder of Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, who is a successful entrepreneur, former vice president of IBM Corporation, meditation coach, and board member and advisor of Pyramid Valley International Quantum Life University and others. Chandra sir attributes a lot of sorry sir. Chandra sir attributes a lot of his success, including the acquisition of his software company with the powerful techniques based on meditation and manifestation. Inspired and deeply transformed by the teachings of Brahmarshi Patriji, he has studied several masters from East and West, including Dr. Zoe Dispenza, Swami Rama, Neil Donald Walsh, Seth, and many more. He has been practicing meditation for over 22 years now, teaches regularly to leaders and professionals, conducts multi-day meditation, retreats, and participates in several meditation service activities. Chandra sir shares the vision of Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji of a spiritual world being established in the shortest possible time, where every leader transforms into a meditation leader and contributes to this cause significantly. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I'm very happy to let you all know I have got connected with Buddha CEO. Buddha CEO నాకు నేను కోవిడ్ టైం నుంచి నేను కనెక్ట్ అయి ఉన్నాను. నాకు మెయిన్లీ చంద్ర సార్ మేనిఫెస్టేషన్ అండ్ గ్రాటిట్యూడ్ ఈ రెండు నేను మీ సెషన్స్ నుంచి తీసుకున్నాను సార్. అండ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ ఆల్రెడీ షేర్డ్ ఇన్ మెనీ సెషన్స్ అబౌట్ దిస్ ద రిజల్ట్. అండ్ ఐ రియలీ ఫీల్ వెరీ మచ్ ప్రివిలేజ్ టు వెల్కమ్ యూ సార్. ఈ రోజు ప్రధానంగా గ్లోబల్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ఆఫ్ మెడిటేషన్ లీడర్స్ లో స్పిరిచువల్ టాబ్లెట్స్ యొక్క పాత్ర, వాలంటీర్స్ యొక్క ఇన్వాల్వ్మెంట్ ఏ విధంగా సపోర్టివ్ గా ఉండాలి అనేది మన చంద్ర సార్ దగ్గర నుండి తెలుసుకుందాం. మరీ ముఖ్యంగా ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ని ఎలా ప్రమోట్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఎలా మనం అందరికీ రీచ్ అవ్వచ్చు అనే విషయాలన్నీ సార్ మనకి తెలియజేస్తారు. వెల్కమ్ సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yeah. Before Chandra speaking, a little 2 words by me. Because of the time zone differences and my continued travel in US, I'm unable to access it on and off. But thank you all for joining in a short notice time. Maybe we are going to have a couple of series of meetings like this until we manifest our goal in Gcml held in Delhi in February last week. I want to say one single word, and then I would like to give to Chandra sir, and after the speech, I will give my support words for this, to meet the purpose of this meeting. Whatever the great invention of spiritual tablets we did with all the hard work and efforts over a period of 28 years, one day or other has to reach the governments. Without reaching the government and without having the government approval and without incorporating the wisdom that we have brought into the hospitals and into the health sector. Admins, please mute everyone.
Please unmute.
So without reaching the government and the health sector, we may not fulfill the dream that was given by Patriji to make everyone happy and healthy in their life only with wisdom principles. So this Gcml conference served that purpose to reach the leaders who are the policymakers. So that is what all I understood, and I said without any doubt to Chandra to support this meeting in a great way as a co-organizer of the spiritual tablets. And this year we have sincerely started. From now onwards, every year we are going to play a very big role in this CML and then RCMLs or day programs wherever they are happening. Earlier we did the same with the Global Congress of Spiritual Scientists. I see more or less a similar role, uh, but this is more specific to represent and to suggest government on a particular task that we want to achieve. So thank you very much for Chandra Prabhaseti, founder of the CEO Foundation, and is none other than my brother as well. And I am fortunate to teach meditation to him in this lifetime, spending 4 months with him in Bangalore in the year 2000. And yeah, thank you. Now the stage is all yours. And all the masters who are gathered here are the level 1 completed, the level 2 completed. They are masters and then supporters of spiritual tablets in North Indian states. So yeah, you can address in Hindi and English. Both are fine. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. GK. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nirmala Madam. And I see Padmaja Garu there too. Many of you. More black screens are there. Anuradha Madam is there. I see that. I'm speaking to black screens.
Yeah, just a second, Chandra. Just a second.
Mm.
So, guys, try to open your videos. And before that, a little introduction. The work happened so far from the spiritual tablets. And as and when we associated Manasa Madam and Anjana Balga from Delhi, Anuradhaji and Arun Srikara, these four masters continuously worked, and then whatever the profiles and materials and giving information about the post conference workshop the spiritual tablets is doing for a day, all these things were sent to him, and we are on the way to reach Delhi to work out on all the contracts that we have to invite them for the meeting. It is in the progress, and instructions was given to all the masters to utilize their contacts to reach the leaders wherever it is possibility across the globe. And I'm regularly working on it from my end. And still, we need to do a lot with our potential to reach the leaders as a part of the promotion. And thanks to all these four masters under the Rakesh guidance with the CEO to bring the work until this point. Yeah. Thank you. Over to you, Chandra.
Thank you. It's nice to Ragaraga remember చూస్తే నాకు బాగుంది.
నమస్కారం.
Yes, yes. Namaste. Okay, friends. It's a pleasure. Buddhasi was connected to spiritual tablet because I learned from Dr. GK. Okay. So Nirmala Madam connected, but because ultimately is connected to spiritual tablet. Okay. So very, very nice to see. I learned through him for 4 months, 6 months in 99. Dr. GK spent so much time in our home in Bangalore just to see that I come to meditation. So thank you, Dr. GK, once again there. We only have this kind of conversations when we meet together. In our evolution, there are multiple phases for all of us. Some way with some trigger, we come into meditation, of course, but then we read a lot. We read everybody, we meet everybody, we try to understand what this is. After doing a lot of it, lot of sadhana of reading, then we get to understand that answers are there within me. In the first stage of revolution, we transform ourselves, we learn, and whatever we learn, we implement. But then we come to a conclusion, all answers are there inside me only. So when we come to that conclusion, we stop arguing, discussing, too much of discussion here, there, but we all start looking for answers from inside. Because every meditator in the first stage must come into this understanding that I can go around everywhere, but eventually answers have to come from inside, and it has to be through my sadhana. I need to get my answers. Once that is over, then we move into, again, each stage has multiple levels of evolution, but we move into the next level where we work to expand whatever we align to a purpose. Then we expand our visions. Material vision, spiritual, anything, it doesn't matter, but we expand our visions. Our goals expand. Second stage is characteristic. First stage is reading books, trying to know more externally with this person, that person, come to a conclusion finally. It has to be my own experience, my own answer from my inside. So I must make my own decisions from inside. We seek at the last resort from somebody else's help to know an answer from whatever that I'm experiencing. Only as a last resort. Not at the first instance. At the last instance, we go to somebody else to know about that. It has to come from inside, that answer. Once we are at that stage is when our vision start expanding. We start aligning to the purpose, some assistance will come, purpose alignment will happen. When purpose alignment happens, then assistance will come. We start looking at the past, we start meeting contacts and guides. All of these will happen second stage, not until that time. We contact guides, we contact masters. Of course, we look into our past lives, get revealed to us indirectly, directly. Many things will happen. Second stage. But the second stage is characterized by purpose and an expansion of goals, visions, fulfilling them beautifully, all of it. Third stage comes where we actually then integrate. Third stage is where we take on the whole spiritual aspect as we wear that whole thing. We live that way, we operate that way, we give it to everybody that way. And our work keeps expanding. Spiritual work keeps expanding. So this event that we are doing is a lot of integration happening with this event, Global Conference of Spiritual Scientists. Global Conference of Meditation Leaders. Global Conference of Meditation Leaders is an amazing event that is happening right now in India, at least the largest event in India, the most energetic event that's happening. Our objective is to, number one, to showcase the significant work that PSSM is doing. Significant work that PSM is doing, that we want to showcase, number one, to various, at the highest level possible. Because see, Indian government, there are only three top dignitaries they consider. Any public, any major functions, there are three dignitaries they consider: President, Vice President, Prime Minister. If one of them come, then you are there. You are the highest level of the function, because there are three, and then none of them go to the other's function without interfering into each other. There are three have special protocols. And so when they come, normally many heads, many secretaries, many organizational people, business people, association people, many of them start showing up when they come, one of the three when they agree. And so then we are fortunate that as an organization, or as one of the core aspects of PSS movement, that we are given this responsibility. Together we are doing it with PMC Hindi, with Spiritual Tablet, QLU, all PMCs. Together we are doing this event, and we are simply given an opportunity to do this event. You know that at the end of the day, the more you do, the more instrument you become. It's not really getting done by you. And I truly believe that way. And so this event, being inaugurated by the Vice President of India, is gaining a lot of attention. But our fundamental objective are 3-4 things here. One is to present and showcase, of course, the work of PSS movement is equal to nothing but the most simplified meditation in the most simplified way of teaching. That's the essence that we want to present. It's less about movement and then boasting about movement. It's more about the simplified meditation is going to people in the most simplified way. That means it can rapidly go to everybody. So that's the message that we want to present in this conference to the highest level of dignitaries possible in India, right? When I say that, we're talking about, for example, secretaries of many departments joining. Either secretary or joint secretary, somebody is joining. We're talking about heads of various bodies, like, a chartered accountancy body, a company secretary's body, MAIT, which is an electronic industry association body. So like that, various bodies, there are people, senior people are coming and joining. We're talking about United Nations, some ambassadors. The purpose is to bring together many such senior leaders at the highest level possible in India. And we're talking about people coming from Planning Commission of India, G20, they're coming from there. Of course, Ministry of Ayush, many people are coming. Ministry of Ayush, in India, is responsible for yoga, naturopathy, and all of those things. And then, of course, they have at this point Charter of Meditation also to be promoted. So one is creating that intense awareness at the highest level possible within India about meditation. Second is to demonstrate or to present that Anapanasati is the most simplest, and Anapanasati can be taught in the most inclusive way, meaning it's not a Guru Parampara thing. It's not that only few people can ever teach. It is that everybody can teach easily, and is already spreading rapidly because simplicity, and then because it means itself to be taught by anybody. And so the government wants to know, and government will never want to give one meditation and say, okay, only this is. The government wants to, of course, include everybody, because we also know different people connect with different meditations. The government will say, okay, any meditation should be good. But we want to provide enough evidence, enough knowledge to the governments and all departments that this meditation is very simple. So that is the second message we want to give. Awareness about meditation, it's all-round benefits. Second message is that Anapanasati is the most simplest. It is taught by hundreds and thousands of people from PSSM and beautifully done. Very simple. It is even spread through channels. You see, many techniques cannot be spread through channels because it requires people. But our meditation is going through channels. That means there's an energy. So there is the second message I want to give there. Okay. In this. The third thing we wanted to give is that we are working on trying to present a white paper about integrating various aspects from PSS movement, about how it can be scaled in education department, in health department, in corporates. How can Anapanasati meditation be scaled? We have an ideology, all of us put together, continue to spread meditation. We are teaching it to what? Hundreds of thousands of people, maybe 1 lakh, maybe 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs. Each organization independently is doing to that many. How many people are there in India? Just alone, India alone, you have like, how many? 130, 140 crores. World, you have how many? 800 crores. Where are lakhs and crores? There is a long way to go. And so, of course, we have to partner. We have to see how this can be rapidly rolled and adopted by government, right? So the important aspect here, the third element that we are doing is trying to provide policy guidance to the governments, to the corporate leadership about how simply this can be rolled in your companies and organizations into your CSR work, into the, of course, government as a policy framework and guideline. So that's a key third objective. That what are the ways that this can be integrated into the government's existing policies? Like, for example, government has a policy, a platform called Swayam. Swayam platform, anybody, if you have a partnership with an university education institute, then you can offer a course on meditation in Swayam platform. And it is from UGC and it is from, the AICT and all of this, Ministry of Education. So one can offer courses and then colleges can pick up the course and then adopt into their colleges and offer to the thousands of students. It is already there, provision is there. But we have to put our course there. We have to partner with an education institute, then which is readily is eligible, then you put a course there, define a course, and then define and then provide teachers who can go and teach, and then the colleges can hire them as faculty and then teach. Now this framework is there, but we have to provide an integration. We got to suggest and say this is how it can be integrated. So there are many, many governmental touch points where we can integrate this work. And Buddha Quantum Foundation from the beginning is working towards trying to get to a level where we create awareness to everyone about the importance of meditation. Number two, Anapanasati is simple, create that awareness. Number three, then suggest and say what are the ways this meditation can be rolled, adopted rapidly across society and through this leadership and lobbying. So that's the third objective of this program, why we are doing it. Okay. In all counts, we are progressing absolutely. So we are progressing right now, working on how to integrate spiritual tablet course, QLU course, Buddha Siva course, Master Bona program from PMC Hindi, and various things. What are the way we can lay it out as a structured course material? Step by step we will do. But there is a vision is there to bring it all into at some level as spiritual science material. Meditation as a beginner and then spiritual science as advanced concepts we will integrate at some point as we go along. So some of you, I think you heard about this program. Let me put up a couple of charts about how and what is there in this program so that you're all aware. The brochure has been circulated. So we need everybody's help. Now, this is a program being done not just by foundation, it's jointly done by many, many spiritual organizations. And let me explain here how each and every one of you can participate after we go through these few slides, but we'll make it very quick, right? Very quick. So first point, yes, Dr. GK.
Yeah, hope you have some time right now. Are you, do you have any backup meeting? No.
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you only.
Yeah, I'll take
because yeah. See, the thing is, these 4 points. Can you please give in Hindi language? Only these 4 points, just in a crisp way.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we'll proceed with this PowerPoint.
ठीक है. So, friends, मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि our पत्री जी से इंस्पिरेशन मिलके पत्री जी ने बुद्धा शिव क्वांटम फाउंडेशन का एक मेन उद्देश्य है कि ये टॉप डाउन अप्रोच में लीडरशिप को कॉर्पोरेट में, हेल्थ केयर में, एजुकेशन में, गवर्नमेंट में लीडरशिप को ध्यान का मैसेज पहुंचाना है. तो हम सब अभी इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में इंडिया में बहुत टॉप लेवल पे, जितना टॉप हो सकता है उतना टॉप लेवल पे अभी अब काम हो रहा है इस कॉन्फ्रेंस का मुख्य उद्देश्य है कि 3-4 है. पहला है और पीएसएसएम इंटीग्रेटेड वर्क, इतना काम हो रहा है पीएसएसएम का, वो इंटीग्रेटेड वर्क वो इनडायरेक्टली वहाँ प्रेजेंट होगा. बहुत सारे केस स्टडीज हम लास्ट ईयर भी हम कर चुके हैं, इस बार नया केस स्टडीज कर रहे हैं. कुछ स्पिरिचुअल टैबलेट से भी वो केस स्टडीज में, हेल्थ में, एजुकेशन में कैसा काम हो रहा है, तो वो केस स्टडीज साइंटिफिक साइंस जोड़ के हमें केस स्टडीज वीडियोस, पीएसएम मोमेंट वीडियोस और बहुत सारे पीएसएम स्पीकर्स वहाँ आके उनका एक्सपीरियंस इन सब की वजह से पीएसएम का वर्क प्रेजेंट करना। दूसरा है कि मेडिटेशन का इम्पोर्टेंस ये सब लीडर्स को, इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में 1,000 पीपल का कॉन्फ्रेंस है, इसमें 70% इनवाइटेड गेस्ट होगा। तो कम से कम 5,500 के ज़्यादा वी आर इनवाइटिंग वेरी सीनियर लीडरशिप, बहुत बहुत सीनियर लीडरशिप गवर्नमेंट से। सेक्रेटरीज आ रहे हैं, प्लानिंग कमीशन मेंबर्स आ रहे हैं, एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट पितामह एजुकेशन अनिल सहस्रबुद्धि दे, हेल्थ का प्लानिंग कमीशन में डॉक्टर विनोद पॉल इज देयर, G20 Amitabh Kanji is there, but then and from Space Commission, so what not and then from Ayush, बहुत सारे डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स का तो रिप्रेजेंटेशन हो रहा है। वो सब सीनियर पीपल हम इनवाइट कर रहे हैं। वैसे ही प्राइवेट सेक्टर में, वैसे ही एनजीओस में, यूनाइटेड नेशंस का भी हैवी इन्विटेशन चल रहा है। सो ये सब सीनियर लीडर्स अक्रॉस डिफरेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स में वो सब आने वाले हैं। कम से कम 400 to 500 सीनियर लीडर्स होंगे, और ऑफ कोर्स पीएसएम लीडर्स होंगे, बुधा सेवा लीडर्स होंगे, के अलावा कुछ पेड पार्टिसिपेंट्स होंगे। तो इन सब मिला के कॉन्फ्रेंस करें। लेकिन पहला है कि ये 500 लीडर्स जो होंगे उनको तो एक पीएसएम वर्क पूरा उनके पास पहुंचाना है। दो, मेडिटेशन का ऑलराउंड बेनिफिट पूरा अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करना है। तीसरा है कि दैट आनापानसति मेडिटेशन इज द सिंपलेस्ट मेडिटेशन का बेनिफिट सब ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इकट्ठा के, वो हार्टफुलनेस है और भिक्खु संघ सेना भी है, और ब्रह्म कुमार से सबके साथ मेडिटेशन इतना पावरफुल है, ये मैसेज देना इतने सारे लीडर्स को। और तीसरा मैसेज हमारा जो है, देखिए आनापानसति मेडिटेशन बहुत सिंपल, बहुत सुलभ तरीके से कर सकते हैं, बहुत ईजी से इनको प्रोपोगेट कर सकते हैं, ये मैसेज भी हम पहुंचा रहे हैं। तीसरा, अब फोर्थ वन मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट, ये गवर्नमेंट लीडर्स को और कॉर्पोरेट लीडर्स को, ऑर्गेनाइज लीडर्स को, एनजीओस को, कि हम पॉलिसी के बारे में कैसे ये आनापानसति मेडिटेशन को आसान से गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स में इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हैं, कैसे ये पीपल तक पहुंचाने के क्या तरीका क्या है, पॉलिसी असिस्टेंस बोलते हैं। सो पॉलिसी असिस्टेंस का भी एक काम, इतने सारे लीडर्स आएंगे, उनको रिकमेंड करना कैसे ये केस स्टडीज इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ले सकते हैं, और पॉलिसी का असिस्टेंस, ये पूरा ये मल्टी ईयर का काम है। तो ये भी एक गाइड, एक मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव है। अगर आप ब्रोशर देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि ये दो सेकंड बुलेट यही है कि पॉलिसी अवेयरनेस क्रिएट करना। तो ये चारों मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स के वजह से ये कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रहा है। तो मैं अभी इस भारत मंडपम न्यू दिल्ली is the premier #1 venue in India. So our goal is to see that meditation starts at the top of the India. This is the place. In Delhi, when you talk about Bharat Mandapam Pragati Maidan, this is where G20 happened. This is the most premier venue. And we decided that to do it here so that nobody thinks meditation is just a personal practice. Meditation is right there. And we want to build a big conference on meditation, so people come and notice and say, ये क्या करने वाले इतने दिन meditation conference के क्या है? So that awareness we want to create, इसलिए हम भारत मंडपम we chose भारत मंडपम, ठीक है? Major conference happened here, dear friends. So there is no leader who does not know about this venue. So number one, so we are happy that हम सबको ऐसा मौका मिला कि ऐसा कॉन्फ्रेंस हमें ऑर्गेनाइज करने का, इस समय एट दिस टाइम ऑफ हिस्ट्री, दैट हम सब मिला के ऐसा काम हम कर रहे हैं कि एक मेजर चेंज के लिए। तो यही है थीम का कॉन्फ्रेंस, सोशल चेंज एंड वर्ल्ड पीस विद प्रोजेक्ट मेडिटेशन। सोशल चेंज एंड वर्ल्ड पीस, so we are putting a message, social change with meditation. Everybody mindset changes, so growth happens, and as growth happens, automatically social change happens. So there's a growth, there is a transformation socially and financially. So we're talking about positive social economic change and world peace naturally. And so with this whole project, this is what we are driving as a message to government को, ऐसा message दे रहे हैं, ठीक है? एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स है तो आप पढ़ सकते हो, सेम ऑब्जेक्टिव ना, सोशियो इकोनॉमिक चेंज, एंड देन एड द पॉलिसी सीनियर लीडरशिप विद पॉलिसीज एंड गाइडलाइंस फॉर रैपिड अडॉप्शन ऑफ मेडिटेशन। मेडिटेशन अत्यंत शीघ्र से अगर अडॉप्ट करना है तो क्या चाहिए, वो पॉलिसी और गाइडलाइन के वजह से हम कुछ दे सकते हैं उनको। So बहुत सारे organizations हैं PSS movement से, बुद्धा सीओ है, PMC Indi, spiritual tablets, QLU, Pyramid Valley, right? It's a PSS movement का organizations, quantum coherence और technology organization, और हार्टफुलनेस है एस व्यासा, अगर आपको पता है एस व्यासा इज, और इंडिया का और देश का ये योगा डे मिला, योगा डे में बहुत काम किया एस व्यासा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फ्रॉम बैंगलोर। तो इनका मेन मास्टर डॉक्टर एच आर नागेंद्र, दिस इज दी एच आर नागेंद्र जी मोदी जी का एक ध्यान योगा का गुरु भी, ओके, वो फाउंडर ऑफ एस व्यासा। बहुत सारा काम उनसे की वजह से होता है, और योगा में बहुत सारा ऐसा इतना सारे योगा अडॉप्शन हुआ देश में और इंटरनेशनल में, उनके वजह से उनके इतना सारा रिसर्च है। तो एस व्यासा अभी एक पार्टनर, एस व्यासा वैसे ही हमारा मेडिटेशन को वो सर्टिफाई भी करके, हमारा कोर्स सर्टिफिकेशन भी एस व्यासा से अभी चल रहा है। हार्टफुलनेस दाजी भी दे, और मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आयुष इज देयर, एम्स न्यू दिल्ली, एम्स डायरेक्टर, when we went there, AIMS director, Dr. Srinivas, we were there about 3 weeks ago. When we अंदर जाके we were talking about meditation, he said मेरे पास सिर्फ 5 मिनट है, and then 5 मिनट का एक डिस्कशन शुरू हुआ। होता है क्योंकि यहाँ अभी हमारा काम नहीं है, तो ये यूनिवर्स का कॉन्शियसनेस का काम, इतना मास्टर्स काम करे हमारे लिए। तो 5 मिनट का मीटिंग हुआ 3 घंटे का ओ एम डायरेक्टर से। इतना हुआ कि एम्स डायरेक्टर हमें उनके घर वहाँ कैंपस में लेके चल के, उनको एक पिरामिड का एक स्थल भी देख के, उनको एक पिरामिड वहाँ बिल्ड करना है, उनके कैंपस में उनका घर है। उसने बोला मुझे एक पिरामिड चाहिए, तो हमारा घर वो घर के भी लेके गया। तो इतना एनर्जी है। तो एम्स का पैनल भी है इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में। ऑल इंडिया इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मैनेजमेंट साइंसेस इज द नंबर 1 हेल्थ इंस्टीट्यूट इन इंडिया, यू नो इट, नंबर 1 रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट। Okay, they are doing a lot of research, बहुत सारा research भी हो रहा है, they are doing a lot of research on meditation at AIMS. So, and so Manthan is a government of scientific advisor to the government, and so they also list a conference भी they list किए हैं। So बहुत सारा research का भी अभी project हो रहा है यहाँ इससे, okay. And so let me, so the conference, the 4 days, first day is Buddhasi Vision Day and PSSM Senior Leader Connect Day, first day, February 20th. So anyway, there are a lot of Buddhasis worldwide are coming, working on this. And then Pyramid Masters, senior people who have been invited are coming to here. And so we have morning and then evening with PSM leaders, morning with Buddha CEOs, we have meetings. And then there's 2 days, main days, 21 and 22, main conference days. This is where all the speakers, ఎంతమంది స్పీకర్స్ ఉన్నారు అందరూ కూడా ఆ 2 రోజులు వస్తున్నారు అద్భుతంగా. అండ్ 21st వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా కాన్ఫరెన్స్ ఇనాగ్రేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. అండ్ 21, 22 అందరు స్పీకర్స్ తోటి అన్ని రకాలుగా ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ. అండ్ 23 is deep day workshops, post conference workshops. Dr. GK is doing a workshop on health, right, on first post conference workshops lo on Sunday whole day. So main conference days are 21 and 22. We are presenting this whole work in 6 areas. So holistic growth and how meditation changes, transforms. So I will present, that fishermen who changing their life, or that Arku Valley, that village, how it's transformed. Ilantivani we're presenting all this holistically, how meditation transforms. Health, sustainability, UN SDG goals are there. So how meditation helps people to go sustainability, right? Organizations, corporate organizations, excellence, education excellence, right? Yoga karmasu kaushalam, ప్రతి డిపార్ట్మెంట్లో it has to apply. So we are talking about it. And then conflict resolution and peace. So 6 tracks this time we are talking. So that means speakers will talk in these areas. So जो speakers है इस 6 areas में presentations करने वाला है, right? And there are various types of sessions are there. And speakers, when you come to it, chief guest Jagdeep Dhankar ji, Honorable Vice President of India. Keynote speakers, Padma Bhushan Daji, Kamlesh Patel, Heartfulness, Shivani ji, Karthikeyan Sir, Pharmacy Director, and then Dr. H.R. Nagendra, S. Vyasa University. Their keynotes, they're presenting talks in different areas. The schedule is all there in the website. If you go to buddhasiva.org/GCML, detailed schedule, minute by minute schedule is already put there. You can go and see topic names and all that. power talks and track talks antamu. And this is there. Amitabh Kant is G20, current G20 CEO. So if Amitabh Kant gets convinced, then it goes to 20 most powerful countries in the world about meditation. We have definite plans through him to organize sessions to G20. It is bound to happen. This is only a beginning. So Amitabh Kant, he was also former CEO of Planning Commission of India. Formerly was CEO of Planning Commission India. So he's a very powerful man, close to Narendra Modi ji. So Amitabh Kant is very happy about it. Dr. R.V. Ramani is Shankarai Foundation, Padma Shri, and then ISKCON second in charge. ISKCON worldwide movement, Hare Krishna movement, second in charge is Chanchal Pachadasa is there. Bhikkhu Sangasena ji is there from Ladakh, again, very close to government. Vinod K. Paul, Planning Commission member, health responsibility he has, Planning Commission, health responsibility India. Dr. Newton, Raghavendra, Minister of Ayush. If he only agrees, meditation will go to overall. He has to agree because he heads a research institute there in Ministry of Ayush. So he is there. He reports to the Minister of Ayush Secretary. Shreyanji, myself, Dr. G.K., Alekhya Shastri. Then we have Isaac Mathaya. Now this man, Isaac Mathaya, Bangalore, he runs an international holistic center. Prince Charles and then many international dignitaries when they come, and UK particularly, United Kingdom, many of them stay in get holistic treatment, naturopathy and all that in his Saukya center in Bangalore. That's why it's very important, because this man can reach it to worldwide, all these celebrities. P.R. Singh DLF Foundation is the biggest foundation there. DLF is like the entire Gurgaon is built by them. Bhaskar Reddy Garu, this is Kochar is from AIMS, and Paranitha Madam, Sagar, Prashant, these some Buddha Seva leaders, and Asha Pai, the daughter of Pai Group of Education Institutes in Karnataka and Bangalore. And so they're all there as speakers, and we have some more. Now, we say we have researchers. These are researchers. So Nimhan's representation, former Nimhan's neurosurgeon Mala Bhaskar Rao, as Manjunath is Vice Chancellor of Vyasa, Professor of Psychology, Christ University. She has written Anuradha, at least 100 papers she's written on mindfulness. A Heartfulness Institute, HeartMath in California, Dr. Roland McCarthy. He's done so much research. This whole heart elevation technique and everything they've done, amazing research, heart-brain research. And Sivaram Appaji, Rakesh. So many speakers in different areas we have. So the beauty is this time, we ask for papers, research papers. So we have 12 people presenting research papers. We called for India-wide research papers, so many are presenting there. There are some of our PSM masters case studies presented, kar rahe. Or Ramu, Uspania Ramu, how education and meditation can be taught education. Shri Sujata Madam presenting how meditation goes into all these rural schools and what is the way government can scale it, right? So we have a company in Coimbatore. Every employee meditates. So kaise wo employees organization mein kaise hum meditation ko le sakte hain. So the case studies also presented in separate sections. Okay. So 4 types of delegates. Very quickly, there are guest delegates. I've told about 500 of them inviting. Here you can invite, each of you can invite senior people. You can nominate people to be invited. Suppose in your area, you have a district collector, DC. And you feel if you get the DC to this conference, then of course DC will help you, right? You have a senior education official. If you get that person, then education institutes, he will readily come and then give you permission. So you want to think about such senior officials in your area and then come to this meditation. MPs are there in all of your area. MPs are there in Delhi this month, February. So you can approach your MP and then invite, and then we will send invitation to them. And MPs will be Delhi, they can come and attend the program, right? And if MP becomes a meditator, you'll see it. Of course, he'll support you in your area by granting. So that's the idea. So guest delegates, anybody can nominate. Hello? Guest delegates, everybody can nominate. So that's one. Delegates paid. So this is where you can again help. Some of you have interest to come and attend. It's a big program. I'll talk about individually how it will benefit you. I'll talk about that. So paid delegates, we have, so any, of course, people who want to be part of a conference like this, who want to put their energy, you come and join. Then internal guests are there, selectively we invited, of course, some from spiritual tablets, some from different spiritual PSM organizations invited, many. And so there a lot of them are partners also sending the delegates like Vyasa and all of them. All right, so an organizing team is there. Virtually, at later point, we will open up 60% of the conference will be through online viewing is possible, but at later point towards the end, we'll open up potentially. Okay. So dear friends, come to the end. So you can help in some ways here. I'll talk about this anyway. You can help in some ways, but let's see what is this here. I see this. Okay, there is various even sponsorships. So all that, let's stop here. Okay. Okay, so let me talk about 2-3 points and I'll stop. And then maybe somebody else can speak about this. Why is it important to me? Okay, TK, so itne sare leaders ko invite kar rahe hain. You're inviting all these big leaders. You're talking about policy, government change. So what is important? What is in it for me? Okay. I think this is how I see this. I'll give an example. Last year, when we did this, many Buddha Shiva leaders came. 4 leaders who came, as soon as they finish the conference, and they're very sincere in meditation practice. Every day they also do some service. But as soon as they went back from the conference, 2 of them insisted to implement it in the company-wide immediately. Their organization-wide immediately, they knew about it. For 4 years they're sitting, they're not implemented. They came to conference. After 2 days, immediately they implemented this in their office. Their vision, they got inspired. Okay. Inspiration is bound to happen to each of us. Because I've seen many of them came, they thought, where am I? What am I doing? How much more I can do? If they are able to do it, where am I? So the inspiration is coming, number 1, here when we come, each and every one of us. Number 2 difference, of course. I talked about second phase of integration. Our visions expand. Because see, if you go to a business conference, you'll learn about business. You go to a conference of spirituality with the highest level, then you're learning about expanding your vision, expanding your subject. 2 things will happen, right? Everybody's vision has to bound to expand significantly when you go there, because you're talking to senior most leadership in organizations. The people, senior people who are like running companies, how meditation is implemented, running institutes, how meditation is implemented, they're coming and then talking, sharing. And so our vision is bound to expand, dear friends. And then our knowledge is, of course, going to expand, no doubt about it. Our inspiration is going to be significantly abundant. Okay. This is why we encourage. And then 4th thing is that this room has got so many new people are going to come, senior people, new people to meditation, how to hold them energy for 2 days. We need senior masters like you in the room. You know it. If you are holding a class to a students who are all new, after 1 hour, they'll all be very, very restless, disturbing. But if your senior people are there, many people are there in the room, then the meditators, the students, new people also take that, and they can stay for 4 hours, not 2 hours. So we need energy of the masters in the room. So this is the 3rd important activity that each of you will do if you attend this program. Another thing you will do, and everybody will have plenty of work. If the 500 senior people are coming leaders, somebody has to engage with them. Breaks are there. Somebody has to go and engage. And health officials are there. You go and then talk to the health people, hospitals, doctors, professors who are teaching in medication in the spiritual tablet team. Your field, you're going to engage with them, gain their mind share. Our job is to bring people together. Then our masters who are there can gain mind share of all the senior people. Who knows? Maybe they'll come to handy in our work, right? So this is where I feel each and every master from us, senior masters who join there, can engage with other senior leaders who are coming in there to that. You can explain about our projects, explain about our work, and then convince them about why it's important, right? So these are the various reasons of why every one of us would like to participate, dear friends. Not only you invite senior people, but you take a look at it and say, how can I be part of this conference? for my growth and for the truly I'm working. And if you are, of course, as part of PSS movement, and you say Patriji's ka dhyan jagat hona hai, so dear friends, you are definitely thinking about how can I be here in this conference. The thought has to come. It's a different thing. Financial and all that is a different thing. How much is there is a different aspect. Okay. So thank you very much for. I wanted to take this opportunity to tell. I told you objectives. I told you how individually it will help us, each and every one of us. Okay. I'll stop here, Dr. GK. Are any questions? Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Chandra, for the detailed explanation. So he has clearly given the goals and the organizational scope and benefit why we are conducting this conference exclusively for the to make the meditation leaders, and then individual level also. He explained the most connecting point is like the PR. With a great difficulty, we are bringing all the leaders here. So if we were there during the break times, we can interact with health-related officials, starting from AIMS director to all doctors and dignitaries that are coming from the health sector, and then we can explain how best we were benefited with wisdom capsules, and we can increase the scope. And of course, all the meditations that we are going to do in every track, health track and leadership track, different tracks are there for 2 to 3 hours in this scale. So there, the meditation should be very thankful so that it will accommodate the new masters who are joining there. So as much as possible, people in and around Delhi and North India try to join this meeting exclusively and try to reach out all the potential leaders. Like it can be an university, or it can be an education institute, or health sector, or government sector. Try to send this invitation by email, or the physical hard copies are there. You can reach out the admins, Manasa Madam, Ajana Balga, and other 2 people working on this, and send these invitations. And once we got the response, and please take the assistance of the CEO Foundation core organizers, and then we will correspond and according to their level, either they mention personally or we can give them a delegate position based on their profile. So this is what the roadmap to work on this. Yeah. So if you have any doubts or any questions related to this conference, not for the logistical questions can be answered by Manasa Madam and the team, and we will circulate this the CEO flyer in all the groups followed by this meeting, and that you can use to spread this information. Yeah. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Archana here.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Sir, we are participating from Maharashtra, and most of the masters from Maharashtra are attending the meeting also right now. So I take this opportunity once again to invite masters, to invite people. We have already tried to approach the Chief Minister of Goa for this event, and unfortunately we are not able to get through yet, but we are trying our best and meet people, sir. So my request was, if you have anyone whom we need to go personally and meet in and around Maharashtra, we volunteers will take forward if you let us know to reach out to people on online or offline, whatever. So that's what I just wanted to share. I'm already there in Delhi for this event.
You are in Delhi, madam?
I will come. On
You will
8th,
come.
I'm coming.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Madam, so here is how it can help. In general, any ministry, secretaries, but primarily you drive in health, education, corporate, means, the business-oriented commerce, and from state governments means there are three main things that you want to work on: health, education, and corporate. Okay. Related to these, you approach any senior officials and then you think from how can they be useful to our work, and so identify officials who are potential to be helping us in our area. Okay. With those who can give in permission, those who can help in, give us um, permission to schools or corporate into government bodies, right? Especially Chamber of Commerce. If you get somebody senior person from there, then they'll help you to give later on your work can go in there into the Chamber of Commerce like that. So this is how you want to identify some officials in your area who can help you and then nominate them, right? And then we send invitations. You can go and meet them. Okay.
This is about the event you said, sir, right?
This is about the Delhi event.
Delhi event, yes.
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 So Delhi
And
event,
then
but you can invite local officials too. So there are some people are driving and then impressing them and saying, please go to Delhi and attend. So one is inviting Delhi officials, another is inviting your local officials from your area. And then, so here's the thing. At a minimum, you all can go to your local senior-most officials and then give a card and then invite them. And then talk about meditation, talk about your work, because you have an opportunity. It's a free opportunity. Everybody will give you meeting time. Okay, sir, we're having a big event where Vice President of India is coming. We want to come and meet you. So you meet them, invite them, talk about the event, but most important, talk about your work. Immediately you'll ask, okay, there's the Delhi mein ho raha hai, what are you doing in there? So you talk about it. So it gives a great opportunity to meet as many officials and then talk about meditation or work in an area at a minimum. Second, then of course, encourage them to come and join, right? Some of them may have Delhi plans, they'll come. Who knows where is which is hitting where? So we just have to go and then talk about it. That's all. Okay.
So, today, like just an hour ago, my mother-in-law had called me saying that she visited a government school yesterday morning and they allowed her to take meditation. But they were like, how can you old woman, 30, 75-year-old, 80 years old, take meditation and control the class? Please call your team. She was like, Archana, what to do next? I said, I'll definitely speak to GK sir once I get an opportunity. So as you said, I'll look forward to the team and go to the local areas, speak about the event and also what work we are doing, right? Yeah,
Yes, madam.
thank you.
So any other state in charges from other states, what you understood, what can be the action plan you want to address from here?
Can I say something, sir? Namaskar, sir.
Yes, yes, Manisha.
Atmanda, sir, I am living in Ashok Vihar. There are lots of reputed schools and hospital. And now MLA or counselors, they know me very well or they know about myself. So I want to meet them personally and I give them the brochure in physical manner. So can I collect physical brochure and one Deepchand Bandhu hospital? It's a very reputed and government hospital, and now they are interested to do these type of activities. They are conducted in their hospital. So I will go there, and now firstly I want to know that from where I can collect the physical brochure.
Okay.
This is the reason actually I want to post two of the South Indian masters as a full timers to work on this for a 2 weeks time, but unfortunately it is getting delayed. But Anjanaji is there, so to her or if you give your address, we will try to post the hard copies from the daily itself immediately, so that initially the near and dear people, whomsoever are there, you can approach them straight away without getting delayed. And whenever our masters, come over Delhi and then we are staying with them also, you can reach the places where even the distant people are also there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anjanaji, please note down this request. We'll work in our meeting. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Any Delhi master?
Yes, I'm Anuradha, and we have noted Manisha ji's request. Anjana ji has some brochures, and will support Manisha ji as per Dr. GK's guidance. I just want to inform everybody that the Delhi team, here we have about 15 volunteers from the spiritual tablet NCR, Delhi NCR area, who have volunteered for making calls or in person going and meeting. And this planning has been going on for 2 weeks with support from senior masters from South as well. So, speaking on behalf of the Spiritual Tablet Delhi team. Thank you, sir. Today, your information was very inspiring. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anuradha madam. So last year, Anuradha madam more or less single-handedly she worked, and we represented whatever the best we can last year Gcml. And yeah, thank you for working on.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Chandrasekhar, do we have a provision to hope we have a provision to courier the hard copies as well? Because that I think it will be good to get these hard copies so that we can go with those hard copies to the potential people on their own, making small groups.
I
Yeah.
think they can work with Anjali is there in the call, but
Yeah.
yes, they already know the contacts, all right? If they
Correct.
get to Anjali, Anjali can get this relayed. Who is there? The brochures are there in Delhi. Anjali, who are there in Delhi? Somebody's got already, right? From
Yes, sir. I think Rajiv sir already have given the by Koti sir hard copies. So we'll connect with him and let you know the correct person to contact.
no, the correct people are Rajiv ji and Neha.
Yes, yes,
Neha
they are there.
Kari. So just take this. GK is possible. So they know your Delhi team is working. But if it's Delhi, then they can directly take from Neha and then Rajiv. But if it's outside Delhi, then from Bangalore, will get courier brochures. Okay.
So after this meeting, we will try to expand the WhatsApp group that we made to support and co-organize for this event. From every state, we try to keep 1 or 2 masters of spiritual tablet so that they can be, they can act as a pointer, and then whatever the address you give, to that we can post courier the invitations, and then we can support you for all the queries that you have. Yeah, and I request Kanchan from Australia, currently in India, to speak few words. Your response. I know you are a bit busy, but yeah, how did you felt with all the information?
Even
Grateful
Dr.
going on.
Rupinder Kaur raised her hand. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, she also had to speak. I thought she left actually. Yeah. First, Gurupinder Kaur or Kanchan, any of you, both, one after that. Few words.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for this wonderful meeting and for giving us such a great lead. So, according to Punjabi team, yeah, we are here in Punjab. There are lots of PSSM and PMC activities, meditation sessions are going on, and we are continuously keep informing all masters. Those in Punjab, there is a spiritual tablet initiative just 1 year back, but lots of masters are there from PMC and PSSM. They all are excited about all these workshops, and इट्स अ बेटर, जैसे आपने बोला, मैं जस्ट सम अप करूंगी एक उससे कि as we GK sir told us how a cultural involvement can also give a good boost to make people aware about all these things. So my take is on all this, that मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for giving this opportunity. And namaste to all the masters. Namaste, Chandra, sir. Sir, on this platform, I'm fortunate to connect with you because we tried a lot to connect you in Australia when we doing one Buddh Purnima program, but you were that time very much engaged in USA program. That on the behalf of PSSM team. And but yes, hearing your ideas definitely gave me the very big vision to think on. You won't believe, day before yesterday I was discussing with my father about Dr. GK's visit to Australia, that how we can think the expansion of his visit to reach out to more and more. So he gave me this some of the few ideas like this. You go and connect with the similar thinking, same mind people, those are working in the same thought, bring their leaders in so that if they will come up, like-minded people will join on the same platform. And that's the thought you shared here. Bring everybody together, walk together, and definitely the mass consciousness can bring the change easily. And the main takeaway from your sharing was, for me, is becoming the instrument. Like more we come in the service, we become the instrument. And that's my take, sir. Definitely each one of us will become the instrument to complete to fulfill the idea of making this world as the Anjagat, and we wish everybody to make it more successful. Everything. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So currently, where are you now? And
Sir,
how
right
long?
now I'm in India. My father was unwell, so I need to come here, and I'm in Ballabgarh, the NCR city near to Faridabad.
So, guys, we understand one important point here. See, whenever we are doing the meditation spreading in local area, we cannot invite an MP or an MLE or a dignitary like a collector or sub-collectors for a simple full moon day program or a simple workshop that we are doing for 3 day or 11 day, because it is no way concern for them. But the program like this, which is happening in a big level and in a wonderful dais where everybody can understand the value of the program, and the most important dignitary, the vice president, is coming, and then we are spending around 1 crore rupee budget. The program budget is 1 crore, almost near to. So that's why if you take the invitation to the local people and if you ask them to participate, it is their concern. It is their call. Okay, uh, uh, attend or not. As Chandra said, they will ask you what you are doing here relating to this organization. Now you can tell that every full moon we are conducting, we have a pyramid and we have blah blah blah. Everything, the entire story that you are doing locally, you can tell to them. So this is a great opportunity to connect with the local senior leaders and then the local government officials to exhibit the work that we are doing. And at the same time, who knows, by maybe in those dates, if they are in Delhi, definitely they can peep in for an hour or two, and so that they will come to understand how big level we are trying to represent the vision that we have. Because we are going to have some stalls and then some exhibiting materials, even though they are for short time, they can understand what are all the different benefits that meditation we are trying to exhibit. So that's why try to take this opportunity to meet all the higher officials, including the MP and MLA, who are supposed to be the big Bs in your area, because this is the program. With that invitation in your hand, you are allowed to go and take the time and to meet them. Okay, so all the budget of the program, the venue, and the chief guest, all the three are properly aligned to go and meet a local official. So all you have to do is just go and meet them in a group and try to present that hard copy into their hand. Okay? Yeah.
I believe at least 2 MPs have registered by themselves. One Odisha MP and some other MP from somewhere.
Very great.
They come. Some of them, many of them are in Delhi, but we just have to go and explain about it. Your MPs for sure will join if they are there. Just have to explain. Okay? So please do that. All right.
Yeah. I think we can wind up and then I request for another meeting for South India, especially in the in 1 or 2 days, so that there are some people who are trying to join this conference in Delhi. And guys, I will be there in Delhi immediately after the Mahathir Babaji tour from 13th to 20th, 19th I am going. So 20, 21, 22, 23, all those 4 days I will be in Delhi as a full-time participant in the premises. So try to join as much as possible so that we can discuss a lot, and then we can sort out all the accommodation, travel, and all these things through our local masters. And Delhi masters are very happy to host you in their home. There are around 6, 7 masters. They came forward to host around 3 to 4 participants in their home, so that you can have a very wonderful interaction with our local Delhi masters every day. And daytime you can engage in the workshop, whatever the possible volunteering, and then attending the conference and joining for group meditation sessions to give your energetic presence. So that's why all the 4 days I'll be there and try to join in a big way to Delhi, and then try to invite everyone for this meeting. And whomsoever joining to Mahathir Babaji tour for the first 6 days from 14th to 20th, those masters try to take this great advantage of attending the Gcml as well. 20th is Buddha CEO day. More or less, you can catch up the local attractions like whatever the plan are made. And by 21, 22nd, and post conference of all the 3 days you can join, and then after that you can leave Delhi with a great memory and participation. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. GK. Friends, every time I went to conferences like this, it helped me significantly change my mind, shift my mind. When I was there in Dr. Newton's program long ago, 2005, and I was there for Leonard Orr's program, I was there for Deepak Chopra's program, I was there for Jerry Hicks and Esther Hicks program. Then, of course, I was there in mega retreats. And then GCMLs. We organized in Pyramid Valley, Global Conference of Spiritual Scientists. Every time a program happened, it just pushes you to the next level of your evolution, because you will notice so many participants, some of them are having this experience, that experience, they talk about this way, that way. And then you suddenly question yourself, okay, how much more I can do? So don't think that it is some policy to somebody. It is about our expansion too. And some masters, our masters have got specific messages that every participant who comes there will have their codes opened. You figure out what that means. But this is a message in the meditation that every participant comes, they will have their codes opened. And so that more light will pass through into them. This is a spiritual message that received by a couple of our masters towards the event. So do actually consider, anything that you think about a vision, and then make an intention. Of course, some things will line up for you, and then you can join, right? And so join as much, and you're wanting to increase your vision, so this is the place to do. So enjoy, folks. And then if not anything, please meditate for this program, okay? Our team is meditating every day, 4 to 6 o'clock. Morning 2-hour meditation happens every day, and it started about 30 days ago and goes till 20th of this month, 19th. And so whoever wants to join and energize the program in these Sankalpa meditations, you can more welcome to join. And Anjali can pass on the link, and if anybody wants to join those group meditations, and you do join. Okay. So thank you. Thank you, Dr. GK.
Yeah, thank you. So, masters, you can go through the overall program details in Buddha CEO Foundation app as well as website. And similarly, it will be there in our website too. So as a co-organizer, and then hard copies will reach to you. So the point is Anjana Balaga from North India and Manasa Madam from South India. You can contact them. I request them to give their contact numbers here so that masters will note down, and then constantly they will be in touch with you and try to give you progress from every state, what are all the job that you did in our common WhatsApp group, so that every alternate day we try to give our report to Rakesh sir, the work that is going on, and then any assistance is required to select them as delegates. They will give you the guidance. Yeah. Thank you. So now the Buddha CEO team may leave, and the rest of all the spiritual tablets team will leave, and then we are going to discuss for some time on this. Right away.
Thank you,
Chandrasekhar.
Dr. Jika. One more thing. There is an ambassador team where anybody who feels that they can continue to invite senior people, they feel like they have the ability to talk to and then go and invite senior people, their ideas being floated in the ambassador team. And so those who, if you want to nominate a few people, because then they get regular updates, they have weekly calls that's going on ambassador team, they're nominating people from there, okay, for inviting senior officials. So some can join there if you would like to nominate.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And can you hope I can get this information from Rakesh also.
Yes.
Hope we have our Buddha CEO team in Delhi right away to assist Manisha. By the time I send my people over there, so that
Yeah. The team
yeah.
members are there, so they can help to go and then invite. The moment you have a name whom you want to invite, and if you nominate, first the central invitation goes from the central desk to them in the name of Karthikeyan sir as the chairman for the conference. And they copy to, let's say in this case, Manisha madam, and a copy to her. So that then she can pursue that invitation email, she can take and say, okay, we already sent you invitation, and then she can pursue. But if once you invite a senior person physically, then we have senior leaders from Buddha CEO there, they will accompany. And so they will sort it out, and then they'll accompany. So we want to go in a delegation. A senior person like Rajiv ji or Prashant ji, like that, no, or Alekhya. So they'll go with Manisha ji, and then they'll invite an MP and MLA. Senior people, they'll come to invite. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes, this system is there. Neha Karri, by the way, GK, Maheshri's daughter, is a coordinator there along with Rajiv ji. Rajiv is a convener for promotion in Delhi. So these two are working as a team in supporting these physical invitations and then going and meeting people.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, thank you. And
Okay.
similarly, in every state, more or less, the Buddha CEO team is there. So apart from the spiritual tablets, you can take support of Buddha
Yes.
CEO team in every state and in every major city like Mumbai, Pune, so that they can support you whenever you are trying to reach out the local dignitaries. If you feel that in-person invitation with a hard copy is good, then definitely they will support you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you,
Good
Chandra.
morning.
So thank you. You can leave, and then I request all the other masters to stay back. And I request Buddha CEO team, the ambassadors who are supporting, they can stay back for some time, so that you will understand. The questions are coming. Yeah, I would like to take the hand, I guess, masters who has already decided to attend the meeting. And I want to know who are coming to stay with me for those 3 days, especially 21, 22, and 23. Majority is 21, 22. The third day is the post-conference workshop. There are 100 seats. So we try to give the seats for newcomers anyway. And yeah, please unmute yourself and tell your name, area, when you are coming and when you are leaving, and how many people you are bringing there along with you.
Sir, I'm Meenakshi Arora from Gurgaon.
Gurgaon, from Delhi. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
So I'm trying to invite some delegates. I'm contacting them. So let's see how many people I'm able to.
Yeah. So do you have hard copies with you already?
No, sir, I have spoken to Mansa.
Uh-huh.
So maybe we'll coordinate how to get the copies.
Yeah. So did you send your address, personal address
Yes.
already?
Yes, sir, I am in contact with Mansa. So I'll be trying.
Okay. So hope we have a Delhi team as well, right here.
Yes,
Or
sir.
two people in Delhi, they
Anuradha.
are working.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, not exactly Anuradha from Buddha Seva Foundation. I think there are one or two people in Delhi. Try to get those contacts. Anybody is there here to give?
Sir, Neha, point of contact from Delhi is Neha regarding this.
Can you give the phone number here? And I have phone number straight away.
Yeah, if I can get that, then
Yeah.
it will be good.
She will post here in the chat box. So note down that Neha number and then reach out her with your address. I think they will work on it immediately. Thank you. Next, who is going to be there? And any work you have already done, to invite a local dignitaries or how you are trying further on this conference, you can speak few words. Anjana ji, Anjana Balaga from Delhi, can you please speak few words?
I think she's traveling, sir. She's in the train. That's what she said.
Yeah. Arushi, what are all the information you have with you so far?
So far, I have trying to coordinate with other people, like regarding the brochures, and so that's where I think some of them are with Anjana, and then I think some of them will be couriered to the address that's given from the Delhi masters, and so yeah.
Are you
that's
attending the
it.
conference?
Yes, sir.
Then why you are not coming up? When I am asking, all the way from Hyderabad you are coming. Yeah.
I am coming, sir. I'll be staying there for 4 days, 20th to 23rd.
Yeah.
I think.
Excuse me,
Any
sir.
questions? Yes.
Sir, where are you going to stay?
Somewhere near to that venue in an Airbnb probably.
Okay.
Either our spiritual topics group or with all family members of Apasi family like Chandra Parvat and brothers. And we are around 30 to 35 people. We are planning to stay there
Okay,
as a
sir.
family. Atma Kutumbam. So probably I may stay 1 or 2 nights with them and 1 or 2 nights with our masters wherever as a group we are staying. So that's why if we come to know who are all joining, rather than unnecessarily wasting our time in traveling, we all can stay very near to the venue by picking up
Yes.
an Airbnb and then we can catch up for the late night discussions after 8 o'clock. We can sit together and then we can have some good hangout. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir.
So, masters, any few words by you? Any questions or doubts or your attendance or the work you are doing and what you felt out of this great conference, the great initiative by Buddha CEO Foundation, collecting all the other organizations? Yes. Hand raise, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, please.
Selvi ma'am.
Okay. So currently I joined from Dallas, USA. Successfully my program completed in West Coast and then now East Coast. Yesterday we had a very good meeting. And me personally, I took this opportunity to invite all the masters in USA as well, so that they can inform to their own friends and family members, and it gives an impression for them because the Buddha CEO Foundation is conducting the similar event in USA as well as a regional conference. Last year it was happened in St. Louis, and this year also I think in May they are conducting a regional conference in USA to make the similar initiative. And in Dubai also they conducted a regional conference for one day with the meditation leaders inviting. So that's why it's like a forest fire going across the borders, a similar event. So this is our mother opportunity in the home country. So with the invitation with the flyer in a PowerPoint slide, I invited in all my meetings I did in New Jersey, Raleigh, Richmond, Jacksonville, Nashville, Atlanta, and yesterday in Austin, and today and tomorrow in Dallas, and day after tomorrow in Oklahoma City, and then in Denver, and then in Los Angeles. So all the areas actually I gave the scope of this program, and a child program is going to happen similarly like in USA as well. And from here, I'm going to UK, and from there right away, I'm coming to Mahathir Babaji Cave tour from 13th to 19th, and then immediately the Gcml program. After that, the Tamil Nadu 2-day event, and then to Australia. So try to join this great. Maybe most of the people came to know about the program and its scope and the value in attending this meeting. Actually speaking, until now, we are trying to request our masters to spread this event information in their local area. But after listening to Chandra Palmer-Sethi in today's meeting, being a senior master and having a very big scope in the health sector, all the spiritual tablet masters, whoever can understand Hindi and English well, definitely they can come to Delhi, and so that your presence will be, your energetic presence will be a great support starting from the group meditation. And there is a chance for us to erect a stall for the spiritual tablets so that we can volunteer in the stall. If there is a place constraint, based on that, they may provide us a stall or a area where we can keep our standee and brochures, and then we can give our information to all the people who are attending. So there must be 1,000 people gathering from all sectors across the globe. From US also there are around 10 to 12 participants. They are coming all the way from US to grace this opportunity. So that's why if they are coming crossing 7 rivers all the way from US, why not we? Crossing the states by getting into a train or a flight is a very easy task. So that's why try to join this meeting. And because the meeting is happening in Delhi and in such a big conference hall and the food and all, the logistics will be like the nominal logistics only to meet the food and the venue expenses around 6 to 8,000. So that's why um, don't think that it is a paid conference. It is our own contribution we are giving to bring eminent leaders into meditation, and we are trying to implant a seed of meditation into those leaders who can, like Chandra said, when a company, a big CEO attending this conference, he will think in such a way that to spread this meditation across the company, across the borders, wherever they have branches. So that's why we need to create that energy to invite all the special dignitaries who can influence the whole government and people and across their organization. So that's why it is our own goal to this great conference. So try to attend the conference in person, so that all the 4 days will be very much fruitful. Okay? Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you, Vanessa madam, and all the masters who are leading this activity to bring everyone here, especially the North Indian masters. Of course, I can see a lot of South Indian masters as well. Thank you all. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.